Nice work! You've finished another PSAT practice test. It's our goal at PHS to give you as many opportunities as possible to experience the SAT suite of assessments to prepare you to take the SAT in the spring of your junior year. The first thing we need to do is score your test. Your teacher will now pause the video and help you score your answer sheet. Please carefully mark the questions you missed. When finished, count the number of questions you answered correctly and record this number in the left column of your answer sheet. Pause the video and score your test. Next, we'll calculate your actual PSAT score. To do this, we will enter the number of correct answers that you found from the left-hand column on your answer sheet into the boxes at the top of page 8. Test 1 was the reading test. Test 2 was writing and language. Test 3 was the math non-calculator. And test 4 was the math calculator. You'll add the two math tests together to get your math section raw score. Pause the video and enter your scores. Now we'll use the conversion table at the bottom of page 8 to calculate your actual PSAT score for each category. For example, if I answered 16 questions correctly on the reading test, I would enter a 21 in the box to the right of the reading test raw score box. You'll use this conversion table to fill in the boxes to the right of all of the arrows and do math as needed. Pause the video and complete the top half of page 8. Next up, we'll calculate your subscores. Your teacher will help you calculate these subscores. These subscores provide more detailed information about your strengths in specific areas of math and literacy. For instance, to calculate your command of evidence subscore, make a tally mark above this command of evidence box if you answered the following questions correctly. On the reading test, test 1, did you answer question 8 correctly? If you did, put a tally mark somewhere near this command of evidence box. How about number 17 in test 1? Number 18? Number 22? Number 26? Number 27? Number 28? Number 36? Number 39? And number 42? Did you answer those correctly? Now move to writing test, test 2. Did you answer 6 correctly? If so, put a tally mark in the same area near the command of evidence raw score box. How about question number 7? Number 15? Number 16? Number 18? Number 27? Number 33? Number 34? Enter the number of tally marks in this box and then use the conversion table at the bottom of page 9 to find your command of evidence subscore. Your teacher will pause the video and help you find your subscores for the remaining 6 sections: word and context, expression of ideas, standard English conventions, heart of algebra, problem solving and data analysis, and passport to advanced math. Pause the video. Finally, we will calculate your cross-test scores. There are 2 cross-test scores: history, social studies, and science. These scores are based on questions in all 4 tests that ask you to think analytically about texts and questions in these subject areas. For instance, questions 10 through 19 and 29 through 37 on the reading test apply to the history, social studies cross-test raw score. Refer to your answer sheet and count how many of these questions you answered correctly in numbers 10 through 19 and 29 through 37 of the reading test, test 1. Enter this number in the history social studies chart under raw score for reading. Your teacher will pause the video and help you find your raw scores for the other 7 sections. You can then determine your raw score and use the conversion chart at the bottom of page 10 to find your actual cross-test score. Pause the video. So, how did you do? Look back at page 8. Did you score a 430 in evidence-based reading and writing? How about a 480 in math? If so, you're on your way. These benchmarks are numbers that you can use as a reference point. Your teachers will use these subscores and cross-test scores to determine what needs to be covered in various classes throughout your high school career. Remember, the SAT is a measure of how prepared you are for college coursework. Working hard on your studies day to day will pay off. We'll keep track of these scores and you'll be able to see how much you grow academically between now and the next time we test in October. Keep up the good work.